Hello my crafty lovelies, it's Pamela. Welcome back. I wanted to share with you today my completed Vintage Reader's Digest travel journals. So they turned out so amazing. I really loved them. I used some vintage stamps from around the world that I have hundreds of. So if you're interested, I have some in my Etsy shop. I have more than I will ever use, but I wanted to show them to you. They turned out great, don't you think? And I put a label at the top and left it blank so whoever purchases them can put whatever they want on the label. So there's another one, the blue one, this one, and this one. And I left them just naked on the back so people can add things if they want. There is one more, there's this one, and I'm keeping this one for myself. In all this time, I've never made myself really a journal, so I decided it was about time. So I'm keeping that one. But let me go through one of them with you so you can see what it looks like inside. They are all pretty much identical with the exception of the images. They came from the same books but different images. So open it up and I have a vintage playing card and a postcard tag. I added a little stamp. These are from a kit that I bought that has vintage travel images and little notes. I have some film and I made a little bookmark with a vintage button. There is the aviation map, a little flip out with a vintage image inside. I have some vintage, really vintage as you can see, photographs, dictionary pages, index pages, a little dangle charm with an old slide. This is a page from the early 1800s from a club. Let's see, we've got some tracing paper, parchment type paper, vintage stamp book from Stamps Around the World. Here's the inside page from the Reader's Digest. Just some copy paper. There's a Russian page. Then I have an Rolodex card with an identification card and a tag that is lined on the back. So all the tags have paper on the back so that they can be written on easily. And that is a image from an art magazine from, I think it's Rome. And lined paper, there's the other side of that aviation map. This is some vintage gift wrap, vintage postcards. Some of them are written on, some of them are not, and each signature is a little bit different. Here is, this is one of the travel guides, vintage travel guide. Then we've got some, I think this is Polish book pages, music roll paper, Japanese flip out, the other side of that image or the travel log. Another postcard, coffee dyed paper, this page from an art book, and then just the other side of each one of those. And then another image from Greece, and on the back side is a guest check. Vintage playing card from India and cigarette card. Then in here I have a tag and another tag from another country, images, Then we've got a German music page, some very vintage photos. See those. Aircraft category log. Some regular papers. I think this is Ukrainian, I'm not sure. I have so many different languages in here. More aviation. This is a dictionary page in another language. And then we have an envelope flip out that has a tag inside that's another from another country. Here's more Greece. And the other half of everything. And a flip out. And then in the back there are some images. Another vintage postcard or playing card, and another vintage image tucked into a little file folder. And that is it. So they are all pretty much the same. Anyway, let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up. Remember to be kind to each other and enjoy life, and God bless. I'll see y'all soon. Bye-bye.